starting our cruise, and what am I supposed to say?
Like you've always introduced,
This is the first day. This is the first day, and I just ordered 2 shrimp cocktails. And everything else that goes along with it. I might get 3. Anyway, we're having a great time already, and expecting to have a lot more fun. And how about you, Linda? You talk. I'm not warmed up. And I'm just so glad you brought that video. Yes, we were all set to go get one, and Janine calls Lance, and Lance says, I've been thinking about it for 3 months, and we'll get one. So we're happy you brought one to record this big event in history.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute.
What's that?
She wants to say you something. Okay. This is officially the 2006 Bell Family Reunion. And next year, we have 13. And next year, maybe we'll have 14.
There you go.
But you'll use that camcorder with those baby girls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
We've got one at home. We just didn't have the latest updated one.
you can use that to interview their first dates.
There we go. Remember the breadsticks on the cruise? Oh, yeah. Pawpaw White.
Smile. You're on candid camera.
You're on camera, Grandma.
Mama, smile.
Are you happy, Momo?
You're not happy?
No, she wants us all sitting together.
Did y'all order one?
Yeah. Oh, they
Over here.
did. Okay. Changed her mind. Hi, Lance. Nice to see you. Glad you're here on this cruise.
Glad to be here.
Right. Are you going people to people, or how are you doing?
I'm just scanning, taking pictures.
It does record though, doesn't it?
Record? Oh yeah, it's sound and everything. You want to see yourself?
Not really.
You want to say that, Gary?
That is a nice camera.
Nice camera. Nice camera.
I like
It's a
it.
Panasonic.
I love that. What they
Yeah.
changed so.
Can
Yeah,
you
it's-
believe that compared to the first ones that came out? So you can see a picture there in the front.
Yeah, if I flip it over, it flips over so you see yourself.
Well, I should have put my false eyelashes on today.
That's a big change from the box Kodak.
I mean,
You don't expect a guy that's that big, that plays on the nose, to be able to go down the line of scrimmage and make plays on the perimeter.
Third down and 5. Sean Alexander comes out of the game. They will not go away their best back on 3rd and 5. They do have Max Strong, but it's going to be a pass. And going out and wide open, the pass caught by Allen.
Yeah, he hasn't landed yet. Say hi.
Did you send me the geography test?
Say hi.
Doing what we do best, and that's eating.
Yes.
I'll send it
How was
back
the
to
soup?
you. Let me
Delicious. Would you like
It's the
some?
one
No, thank
that
you.
you're tested, and you have the 4 minutes.
Say hi.
Oh, for the United
camera.
States? Oh, yeah,
Say hi, Grandma.
I failed it.
Well, you know what?
I could not move my mouse that fast.
That was where I ran out of time.
I would have probably gotten it had I had more time. But they were. It was a
Kelly,
time
we're
test.
talking about a geography test.
Say hi.
Hi. How are you?
Geography test.
We're talking about a in Rhode
I
Island,
may
New
have
Jersey,
screwed up Montana and North Dakota
So this is the second night. This is the formal night. This is the dinner.
It has a picture on it. It has a picture on it.
Right.
Okay.
Say hi, beautiful.
You know, everybody. Don't worry about it. I know. You're getting that.
Linda, look, your jewelry.
So how's everybody at the senior citizens table?
Yes, shut up.
We're at the adults table. Everybody looks handsome and gorgeous tonight.
Did you talk on there? Did you take a picture of today of the pleasure boat that went down?
Yes.
Did you take a picture of it?
Uh-huh. I swam out there, got some inside shots.
Allison's one of the because.
Did you actually get it on the other side?
Yeah. On the back side of the boat.
Sound like his daddy, doesn't it?
Of the pleasure boat. I was telling Mom and I was standing out there. Did you get a great picture, Granny?
A great picture? Every picture I take of her is great.
I know it is. Here. How's my favorite son tonight?
He's doing good. How's my favorite mother?
Wonderful.
We kept saying, because they kept saying, don't go to this side of the boat. And I'm thinking, not on this part. What? Is there water coming out there next time? They go, oh my God.
No, but what they were really saying was don't go to this side of the boat on the 4th floor because that's they were thinking about getting a boat down.
Oh, okay.
To go and make sure,
Stay away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I heard, go basically a specific place, and I'm like, that sounds like where we did our drill.
Yeah.
We're supposed to go there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I was freaking out a little.
I was. And then a bunch of people started running to that side of the boat. And we were waiting for 2,000. I'm back to dying. I don't
Great job.
Where's your dessert? Don't break that table. Whoever's singing is not doing a great job.
That's a good one to me too.
Let's put that over there so no one knows it's a point for you. They can't sing. They have to
Must have somewhere where they don't count every calorie. Somewhere overweight people have a home in a land where they never heard of cholesterol. Where people eat just what they want and still stay trim and slim and gaunt. You'll find me where every little thing I taste won't end up showing on my waist, or worse, being somewhere overindulgence is divine. If your waistlands aren't bulging, why then oh why is mine? If you can eat that piece of pie and not get fatter, why oh why can't I? Why oh why can't I?
classic. Now we need Mr. Joe D back up. Come on up, Mr. Joe D.
So there goes Lance in Puerto Rico.
One day.
Coming in on his seaplane.
One day we will. I've never seen a sea jet though.
No, I've never seen a sea jet either. I don't think that would be too smart.
We are.
I don't know where you put the pontoons.
We're arriving at the port of Puerto Rico.
San Juan.
That's the Gray Rover. That's a HMS ship. Looks like an HMS Naval.
Well, London. Coming into the old town of San Juan.
Yeah.
It's getting tasty.
It's raining.
What you need to do is, again, if you don't go up on the deck, just come into the port, just knock on the door and come in here and sit. Take pictures.
Say cheesy.
Ole. Stand over here. Back on that stick. Must be a fun ride, fly right over the boat.
The tour downtown Puerto Rico. Papa, Manasan, say something sexy.
Lance.
He's so good.
You're stopping to take pictures. I didn't know. Like, what are you doing?
This is Puerto Rico on a hillside right by the harbor. And there's the Celebrity Infinity. And here comes the parents from the coffee shop.
Should we sit in the movie chair? Get outside is better.
Let's sit on Moose.
Yeah, which one's in the Can we run?
You're good.
Catch her. Catch her.
I was going out to the
Oh,
market
you wear
today.
contacts now. You wear
I
contacts?
washed my hair. Was
Yes.
Yeah, he wears, yeah, he's got bad eyes like you and me.
So hey, Grammy.
Hey! Taking my picture.
Say hey, grandpappy.
This is the back of the boat. This is the 10th floor aft. And it's Wednesday evening and we're getting ready to set sail from Puerto Rico. Here we are. It's Wednesday evening and we are in the Celebrity Theater for comedy night. There's Grandma, Sonia, Lori.
Oh, they even use this one. Is this what they
Mashing it on the rail. This is Wednesday morning. We're pulling into Antigua. So dark. Democrats are fools. Dang, they did it again. That's an old boat. Look at that. Oh, yeah?
Email access, online, have a copy and start to work. I heard he served.
The spiky things.
right there?
Yeah. On the ground, all of them, a lot of them there. That's the pineapple plant.
Oh, okay.
Usually the pineapple goes at the top. And the tall one in the back, the very tall one, that's a breadfruit tree. That's the pomegranates over there with the black spots on them. And this one is an ackee. This one closest to the bus. Before it was called Falmouth Harbor, it was once called Black's Point. And that's because where they brought in the slaves. That's where they brought in all the slaves. So it was called Black's Point before it was called Falmouth Harbor. And over in Falmouth Harbor, every year, the last week in April, there will be so many yachts over there, you can barely see the water at times. And people from all around the world will come right here for our sailing week. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Antigua Sailing Week, but that's a real big event in the Caribbean. Yeah. Sailing Week, very big, one of our best. Yeah, well, that goes up in the clouds.
Farming and banking.
Hi, now I know the difference in a goat and a sheep. The goats tell us up and the sheep tell us down.
Who happens to be always there?
Daddy, we're going this way.
It's not working though. If it was working, we would fired it. Oh yeah, yes. Alright, most of us are here. Alright, right now folks, we're on Blockhouse, and this was once a fort and a lookout. And that's the Atlantic Ocean that we're facing there. That's the reason for all the wind. So you can imagine up here during a hurricane. And the Caribbean Sea is at the back directly of us, where Montserrat is, the island with the volcano. Where I'm pointing in the arch section, you see all the little grey roofs, all the little huts. That's the St. James Resort. They're not so little, they look a bit little from here. They're very big. That's the St. James's Club. And at the top of that, you see 4 red roofs, the big red roofs. Those are condominiums, they're part of the hotel. They're property of St. James, and most of the managers and so on lives in them. And keep your eye on the last one to the left, the biggest one to the left. Then look to the left of that again. You see a pink structure? Yeah. So the pink wall structure, that's a rehab center. A drug rehab, and it's called Crossroads. And Crossroads was built by Eric Clapton. And what Eric Clapton does every year, he takes folks from the street and he offers them a scholarship to go to the rehab center, which is very expensive. That's probably one of the best rehabs in the world. It costs you thousands of dollars to stay there for a few weeks. And that's where Whitney Houston go. She's on drugs, and that's her second one. Yeah, she's not here for the years yet, but she was there last year. Okay, so that's Crossroads, and that's her home right there. You see the white one with the diamond point roof? Yeah? The white diamond point roof. That home belongs to Whitney Houston, and Eric Clapton's home is right there on the peninsula. It's the same color as the rocks. And that's the Indian Creek village right there. In that village, that's where the Indians lived when they were here, the Indian Creek village. And the Indian Creek village, it was once the most feared village in Antigua. And the reason for that is it is said because if the Indians ever invited you for dinner, just know that you were the dinner. Okay? And according to the Indians, everything tastes like chicken. Okay? So that's the Indian Creek village. Some of them stayed back. Right now we're at Shirley's Heights, and Shirley's Heights, it was a fort, still a fort today, and it was used as a lookout, and it's named after Sir Thomas Shirley, and that's Montserrat right over there. You guys saw the island with the volcano, Super Hills volcano. And if you look between Montserrat and the coast of Antigua, you see a small little island over there? Yeah. See that small little island between, yeah?
That's what I thought was the volcano.
No. That's small little island. That's Redonda. That's a part of Antigua. That's one of our 15 offshore islands, Redonda. Redonda is about 6 square miles, a small little island, and the population over there is huge. Huge, thousands over there.
Of flies.
Yeah, birds and goats and snakes, that's all, no people. Okay, so that's Redonda. Redonda was once mined for copper. And that's Fort Berkeley right there, where the big ship is just leaving the boat, it's leaving on that peninsula. And that's Fort Berkeley, and there's 29 big cannon guns on Fort Berkeley, and those cannon guns will shoot 3 miles out into sea at any of those ships that will enter into this English harbor. And on the opposite side...
And we're going to Seavale?
No.
You're seeing it. Look.
And on the opposite side is Fort Charlotte. Fort Charlotte is damaged. It was damaged by an earthquake in 1843. You'll just see the ruins of it, but it was similar to Fort Berkeley. And if you realize how the two forts were connected, like this way, whenever you're outside, you kind of see none of those yachts that are inside or the boats with the British that were inside. So they always gave a surprise attack on anyone that came near the English harbor. So this is what made them so successful in terms of war between the French and the Spanish. Okay, so, and also this is where they came as a refuge whenever it was a hurricane season in the English harbor. You can go around the hill to get up in that area as well. But we can't really see the exit from here because you got to go around the hill. And that's the Galleon Beach Resorts where I'm pointing where the tennis court is. Another one of our resorts, and the Inn Resorts further in the back. And there's another home right there that belongs to Eric Clapton. It's this yellow one with the swimming pool right here at the side. And that's Nelson's Dockyard. That's where we're going to be next, at the Nelson's Dockyard. Oh, those big buildings with the grey roof.
Yellow bird, Chi-Chi, and something else.
Yellow bird, Chi-Chi.
Well, he was. I don't know about the bartender. That's got to what do you think? That's
I did find a blue to go with that shirt that they were right.
Alright, we're on the island of St. Martin. There's the boat.
Don't need one.
You don't need one?
I'm not snorkeling.
You guys have everything, or you need pants?
This is our cruise boat leaving the dock. Got barbecue. Cheers, cheers. Got a full meal here. Mrs. Island night before we leave St. Martin. Yeah, the waves. Here it is Thursday night. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and we're pulling away from St. Martin. Here's a beautiful chick I picked up on the boat.
I'm expensive.
You what?
I'm expensive.
I know you are, baby. That's the moon. Now I'm on the other side of the pier, and the boat is pulling away. out in the night. And we nearly have a full moon as we pull out the Saint Martin. There's the moonlight on the water. Captain turning the boat at St. Martin. That is the pier that we docked at right there. This is one last look at St. Martin's before we take off. You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you. You do too. You look handsome yourself. Hi, Lansing. So network with a guy that knows it all, and you're a what? What was that word?
I didn't hear anything she said. Would you like to say something?
We're having a great time. Wonderful trip. You're a lot of fun.
I'm here for you.
I'm so glad you could join us on this trip and bring your uncle, right? And I'm so looking forward to having Monster Town.
Of all of my wives, I bought the most beautiful one. Yes, indeed. Go on.
You got a little more than that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a pleasure being here, and you're a great cameraman.
Yeah, I am, aren't I?
You're excellent. Now go get me a drink.
We are at formal night. It is Saturday night, or Friday night actually, on the boat. It's Scott.
It's Friday night.
It is Friday night.
It is Friday night.
What would you like to say to the camera?
I'd like to say, let me start chowing down.
Are you having a good time?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Say something beautiful.
Say something beautiful! Right here. This is beautiful
Oh
right
yeah.
here.
Very beautiful.
Hey, Grandmama.
Beautiful 95.
Are you having a wonderful time?
Beautiful 95-year-old woman. That's what it
At least
is.
she's 95.
You should have got the body test. It would have had you down for 82 at the tops.
Did you have it done?
No. How about you? It would have had you down at 29 tops. Bye, Lamar. You're on Candy camera. I've got the zoom mic on you. Anything you mutter, we pick up. That's true.
On the spot.
We'll come back.
And Sonia?
My name is Jane Bell, and I'm so happy to be with this group. It's just wonderful.
And look at this gorgeous thing.
Hi.
What would you like to say?
I love my husband.
You love your husband? That's good.
That's a good thing.
Can I give you a brownie?
For being fantastic, for leaving behind thousands and thousands of miles away their families and all their problems, and come here and share a warm smile with all of you and make you feel home away from home. So I would like to thank them all. Thank you.
It's our captain.
I won't be keeping you any longer. I will let the festivities continue with the Baked Alaska Parade and our talented cruise director to drive you into his rhythms. Thank you very much.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the master. Let's hear it for Captain Dimitri! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so you know what's coming up now. Let's make it one of the best ever. We thought it would be a nice, as pretty much a tradition on Celebrity Ships, on the last formal night, to give you an opportunity to show your appreciation to the people that have made your dining experience here in this wonderful restaurant as wonderful as it has been for the last 6 nights. Would you like to recognize them? Would you like to? All right, I've got the orchestra. Spark up some music. Let's get on with the show. Okay, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the people responsible for providing Michel Rouge's extraordinary award-winning cuisine. 9,000 meals each and every day. He doesn't come out of the galley very often. Let's make this trip worth his while. I'm talking about the executive chef. Let's hear it for Oswald from Germany! As soon as you see his hat, give him a cheer. There he is. And ladies and gentlemen, chef de cuisine from Chile, Damon Nelson. Give him a cheer. As soon as you see his hat. Okay. Give him a cheer, ladies and gentlemen. Our chef team right there. Ladies and gentlemen, and now somebody you either love to hate or you hate to love. I'm talking about the person who creates all of the wonderful pastries, desserts, all of the wonderful cookies. We call him the Calorie King. He's coming out now, ladies and gentlemen, from India. Our pastry chef makes the noise for Shyam! And his assistant from the Philippines, Mary! Mary makes all of the wonderful croissants and pastries in the Coca Cafe. Where's Mary? There she is! Let's hear it for Mary, ladies and gentlemen, right there. How about a final cheer for the chef team, ladies and gentlemen, right there, aren't they wonderful? Okay, very important person, especially if you've been drinking any wine on board. We've got a very professional, world-class team of sommeliers, and they're under the direction of our world-class cellar master from Turkey. A big round of applause. And Luis from Portugal. And Sasha from Croatia. And Martin from Slovakia. And a cheer for Marco from Brazil. A big cheer for the make these, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what we've done so far is really just an opportunity to warm up your vocal cords, because quite frankly, it's the next one that's the big one, and this is the one you're waiting for. You know who I'm talking about. This group of people have waited on your every need for the last 6 nights. They have grown to love you. Hopefully you've grown to love them. So let's really, it's a beautiful evening, it's a very elegant evening, but for the next 2 minutes, forget about elegance, just go crazy, because it's now time to introduce our fabulous waiters, our assistant waiters and our beverage personnel in the Grand Baked Alaska Parade!
Need Apply. Everybody hold hands and let's do it together. Everybody, let's sing a heartfelt rendition of Auld Lang Syne. Come on, let's do it. Everybody together. Let's hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? We've still got 2 days. They're still screaming for a wait right there. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for enjoying your cruise. One little thing, if you want to share this kudos with the crew, you're going to get the inevitable comment form tonight, and you know you've got to use the word excellent if you want to show your love for the crew. We love you, so do it for us. Thanks for being here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you at showtime.
Gorgeous, Sammy, gorgeous.
luckily he's got a towel. He's got two choices with that towel. He can either wrap himself up here like that with the towel, all right, and he can walk out past the ladies apologising to them, and of course they'd see his face, he'd be embarrassed, he would never be allowed to join the golf club. Or he could take the same towel and wrap it around his head. And he could walk out past the ladies, they'd see a bit more than they should, but they wouldn't know who he is. Now, luckily, for the joke's sake, he uses the second option, all right? I tried it the other way, it wasn't funny. Okay, so he puts the, wraps